Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So for this tutorial we're going to be using all these 4 types of yarn, and I'll be using a 2.5mm hook and then a pair of scissors and some stitch markers. What we're going to start doing is we're going to make a slip stitch, and I'll be doubling my strands. So I'm just going to do this and then pull and pull. So I'm going to make a chain that is going to run from one side of my bust area and the other side. It's not going to be a full coverage because one, it stretches, and also the back we're going to add different designs which will also cause it to have that stretch a bit. So if you're measuring yourself, I would suggest you just do from one side of your bust area to the other side without including the full back coverage. You can go like an inch or 2 on the back side but not full back coverage. So basically that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just make a chain that will run from my one side of my back area to the other, and this top is really nice because you can wear it both ways. You can either wear it front like so. This is our chain. What we're going to do next is we're going to be making for this tutorial we're just going to work with one stitch, and that is double crochets. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold this part, you're going to chain 1 2 3 and 4, and you're going to go into this stitch with a double crochet, and then the next with a double crochet, double crochet, and a double crochet, and you're going to do this until you get here. So I'm going to meet you when you're here, because this tutorial is really I feel like it's very simple, especially if you're a beginner. This is something you can really make in like 2 to 3 hours depending on your speed. So you're going to do this until you get to the very end, and I'll meet you there and I'll show you what to do next. So I've already reached, I'm actually almost at the end of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into this stitch right here, go with that double crochet, and then I'm going to chain 1 2 3 4, turn your work around, and then I'm just going to go into this every single stitch with a double crochet again until I get to the very end right here. I think I'm going to do that until I get here, and then when I get here I'm going to show you what I did next. So I'm at the end. As you can see, I still have this. So you're going to do this. You're going to do this 2 more times, because what we're doing is this color is going to have 4 rows, and then the next color is yellow, and the next color is yellow. This yellow I'm using, I don't know if it's mustard yellow, but it's yellow. So I'm using this as my next, and then the red will come in next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this green, and then when I'm attaching the yellow, I'm going to show you how I did the attachment, and then I think basically I'll continue after showing you the attachment. I'll continue with the red and the black, and then I'll show you how I ended with the black. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot for this other color, and you're going to grab your yellow, and this is how you're going to do it. And you're just going to grab this and pull through, then pull through, and then you're going to chain the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to tie this cut this off and then you're going to turn your work around and just continue with what? With this other color. So you're going to do this until you get to black, and I'm going to show you what I did when I got to black. Was black, I just mixed these two stitches, and I'm going to show you what I did. So when you're done with adding, because I've done 4 rows of green, 4 rows of yellow, and I'm going to do another 4 rows of red, and then after that I'm going to just do 4 more rows also of black, but 2 rows are going to be like this, and then the other 2 I'm going to show you. So I'll meet you when I'm showing you the other 2 rows of black. So I've added 3 rows of black, 1, 2, 3, and what we're going to do next is, after chaining 4, you're going to turn your work around. This right here, this right here acts as our first chain, so you're going to skip this. You're going to skip this one here, this right here, and you're going to go into this with a double crochet, then chain 1, and you're going to skip the next stitch and go into the next one, right? Double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, go into the next, and that's how we're going to do this until we get to the very end of this row. So I'll meet you when you're at the end. So here I'm at the very end. As you can see, I didn't count very well, so I'll just go into this with a double crochet, then you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to turn your work around, and where we have a double crochet, you're going to put a double crochet. You're going to chain 1, then when we have here, there's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and you're going to do this until you get to the end. And then after that, we're going to add a little, just a tiny bit of a design here at the end, and then we're going to come back and work on the back. So let me get done with this row right here, and then I'll meet you when we're adding the design here and then working on the back. So when you're done with this row, what you will do is you'll just chain 1, then you will turn your work around, and you're going to skip this space, and you're going to go into this, skip this, go into the next, and you're going to go into it with a half double crochet, which is basically just yarn over, go into this space, pull through, and then pull through all 3. And you're going to do this 5 times. It's 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to skip this. You're going to skip this, and you're going to go into this, and you're going to pull through, right? Go into the next and put 5 half double crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this, go into this, and then you're going to go into it with a slip knot, a slip stitch. You see, this is what we're trying to make. I don't know if I should call them ruffle. I don't think you can call them ruffles, but this is just the design that we are making. And you're going to go into this, put 5 half double crochets, 1 2 3 4 5. Skip this going to this, and you're going to do this until you get here. I'll meet you when you're here. So as you can see, I'd already worked on this. I did not cut the yarn off, I just started from here and continued, and then back and forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my yarn right here. I'd already made my slip knot and attach it. Yeah, I'm going to chain 1 2 3 4, and into this first space I'm going to put 2 double crochets. 1 2, and then into the next I'm going to put 2 double crochets. So basically what you did here what you did here is the same thing you're going to do on this other side. So I would suggest you just make 2 double crochets in every space, and then when you get here you're going to go into this with a double crochet, go into this space, not space but stitch in this row with a double crochet. Sorry about the noise. And then you're going to go into this space with a double crochet. So what I would suggest is, because right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and follow what I did here, but what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets in every space, and then sorry, here you're going to do 2 double crochet for every row. I've already put 1, so I'm going to go into this space right here with a double crochet, then going to where we joined with a double crochet, and then you're going to do 1 double crochet here, then come into where we joined. So you're going to do 2 double crochets for every row. So I'm done here. So what I'm going to do is I chained 4, then you're going to skip 1, going to the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, going to the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, going to the next with a double crochet, and you're going to do this until you get here, and you're going to do it 2 times, like this space pattern. We're doing it twice because that's what we did this side. So basically that's the pattern. We're going to do it twice, and then after we are going to make the arms for this top, and it's actually very simple. So for the arms, what you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot, and you're going to make a chain that runs from one part of your arm to the other, the upper part towards your shoulders. So you're going to make a chain that runs from one part to the other, and we're starting with green. Please make sure you test it to see if it can actually, as you can see, it ends around here, so I have to add 4 more chains. 1 2 3 4. Then I'm going to attach this. Make sure this is facing up. And you're just going to pull through like that. Then you're going to chain 1 2 3 4, and you're going to go into this stitch, this very first one, because we don't want to have a space here in the middle. So you're going to go into it with the double crochet, go into the next with a double crochet. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot like this, and then I'm just going to go into the top here, and then go into this spot right here, pull through, pull through, and then you're going to chain 1 2 3 4, skip, sorry, turn your work around. You're going to skip this, go into this, chain 1, skip this, go into the next, chain 1, skip this, go into the next. So what you're going to do next is you're going to make a long chain of 100 and let's say 120, and you're just going to make you're just going to pull through this, right? Sorry, and you're going to skip, you just count like skip 1 2 3, go into the next, like make a crisscross, just how you'd tie your shoe or something like that. So you're going to skip 1 2 1 2, on the third you're going to go into it like that, and you're going to do this until when you reach here, and then you're going to do this 2 times. And how you can count all the stitches, if you want, you can count all the stitches until you get to, when you get the number, you divide it by 4, or what I do is I just fold it into half and then fold it, and then fold it again like this, right? And then I'm going to grab a stitch marker and just attach it like here and here, make a slip knot, and then just come here and then make a long chain of like 20, and then you're just going to attach it, sorry, and you're going to attach it here. Once you're done with the other colors, you're just going to come and attach it here, right, and end it with a slip knot, slip stitch, I think, slip stitch, yes. So you're just going to come here like that, after making a chain of, make sure it's 20. So basically that's it for this tutorial and for this top. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.